time,
Yeah, one other catch for 7 yards. That's
he's
it.
up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run.
He's not smart, bro. Like,
so Charles,
I'm looking at Justin Jefferson's stats on the season. Like, on the whole season, he got 20 catches, bro. We 6 games
I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about
Mr. 99.
There he goes. Jamar Chase.
Hey, them little fast corners, too, they getting chewed up. Because he had Kalen Barnes on DJ Moore that whole time.
Yo, the speed ain't, low-key don't matter if they man coverage there.
I would say because he was just getting snagged on.
I've seen that. We bountied him a couple times with DJ. I was
after the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Yeah.
Not mad at it, because, I mean, I kind of expected you to be able to get off with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Feel a little crazy.
I mean, really, that shit was
special teams delivered him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Fuck around and get a Mike Evans type nigga.
Oh,
a nigga like them.
See, Higgins low-key is underappreciated on here just because of his speed, but he be snagging on here too.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's faster than Michael Thomas.
Coming to the line here to begin the next drive. The Seahawks
they got Michael Thomas disgustingly slow, bro. Like, it's not, I want to say 85, 86, bro. Like, it's legit not worth even thinking about that.
Get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body. Get yourself ready to go.
Wow.
They have to be eager.
He was traded, but I don't remember where.
No sense risking anything there on first down.
There's so many trades in the fucking league.
He had a receiver out to his side, so just
my
put
next
that
question
in the
was
spot
real
where
life
the only people could make a play on it are the trainers
no,
and the coaches.
in the game, he wasn't trading in real life. He finally about to play.
Action. It's Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
That's good.
So, yeah, I haven't got Silas I could take a 90.
Yeah, hell of a 90 is cool. You can do a lot of work.
Could they dial up a blitz here?
Anybody.
Run into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes.
He was really about to give him that deep bomb. He's like the bomb guy.
They got this man like Mike Thomas fucking 86 speed, but that spectacular catch, 91.
Now Gino.
That catch in traffic, 93.
Looks like the second
with a 92 jump. You catch this nigga one-on-one, he's going crazy. You just can't have him try to remember
starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start.
Yo, why you didn't join MGL league?
On the return is Jones.
I didn't get that invite, I guess.
So a change of possession here on the
punt. Because I joined every invite I got, bro. And it was this one and the other joint that we in.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm in way too many leagues. This is definitely a wrap.
Yeah.
The Bengals is cool.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
It's gonna be hard to get them up.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for this event. They have to get the win here. A lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room,
Bruce Holmes.
an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Once again,
but that's the thing, the Xbox niggas might be caught.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
He was dogging somebody?
Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Saying. It's not like he's running it up.
They go play action with Burrow. Flush to his right. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up
and it moves the chains. Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down,
yeah, he beat me last year when he had the Cowboys, and I had in this dude league, I had some net teams, probably Titans.
Now Burrow on first down.
Who got his ass?
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
Yeah, I got Will Levinson in that league with no interceptions yet.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offensive
That's how I am right now with Sam Howell in the other league. Yeah.
That's fine.
Sam Howell, no picks.
Exactly as he drew it up.
That's fine. I ain't gonna catch Sam Howell with no picks. That's fine.
You know that shit about to last much longer.
Nah. That's why I ain't even saying nothing in the chat about it. I'm gonna ride this going out as far as I can take it.
I'm surprised I breezed through the Bills like I did. I don't know who picked them, but
here we go. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
Are you talking about Buddy League?
Yeah.
Chase the motion man right.
Anybody with a good team is probably solid.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Open man is Chase complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Yo, low key, the left analog this year.
This one's going to get him a first down.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking,
like
and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Burrow on play action.
Oh, why you stop, bro? Why you stop?
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage
versus the Shamrock Shakes.
It'll go as a loss on the play.
Oh, he playing right now?
What you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and
that's
goal.
That's why you have to chat. Okay.
Ooh. That's tough. That's tough. You can go for it, though, 4th and inches if you want.
Now Burrow.
I'm straight.
But 3rd and 14, you run it. You had to.
No surprise
he decided to be soft in that way.
The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
I think if you low-key, you probably could have tried to stiff on like the X.
Yeah.
You might have ended up in the animation.
Yeah.
Bro, that's why I hate the Bears, bro. I love them Knicks, but I hate them, bro, because they so soft.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
What am I missing? What the? Oh, this boy got tired. Oh, that's so trash.
Now it's Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Ooh, big play this dude.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8.
That Wicks nigga going to get the ball.
And the Blues lead this now 13-0 here.
Oh, yeah, you heard that.
Quarter of the ball game.
You go ahead and pull up both screen.
Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point by McPherson. Up and good. And that'll make the score 14-7.
Oh, you got Hendon?
I knew you wasn't going to stick with Lamar. I mean, with Deshaun.
McPherson on to kick this one away.
Especially he can be a star now, too.
Yeah.
On the return, it's Eskridge.
I hate how unaware niggas are.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Oh, he fumbled.
Ooh.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with 1st down now. And some room to run now. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards to pick up there and also a 1st down. Smith here, an audible at the line.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Wash King, no.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
Good
burst there, gets a 7 up to midfield.
He said, Wash King, man.
slip.
He seen the home run jump ball.
Oh, he went crazy.
DK ain't get it. But,
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here on these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. They'll try the air now with Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. A game there of 30 big ones.
Give me there.
Second.
What team you moved to Toronto?
The Bengals.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
I got to send you
what 6 there on the 1st down play. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long.
That extra blocker saved their life.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
Extra time. Good touchdown. Good move.
Incomplete. Nearly intercepted.
Low key, you should fuck that nigga up if that's how he plays the game.
It brings up 3rd down.
You just want to have to make sure
they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
There we go.
It's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Stop it.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
Whoever the Eagles is, he's not going to
and he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smiles.
97?
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate. Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
11.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. It completes it to Boyd. He's got room at the 30, and he gets this one down to the 24. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it'll result in a first set of downs. Mixon with a first down carry. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
It's caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Blues take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. A really good pickup of 28 yards. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Off of play action, here's Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And Walker has it. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Geno now to throw. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, We're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hams team able to secure the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
11 MT.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Burrow's thrown into the hands of Boyd. And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range, all the way down to the 15 here.
Boyd, someone who seems like he's been underrated his entire 7-year career, and I think that assessment is correct. Quietly gathered almost 800 yards last season and was a big part of their ranking in the top 5 in the NFL when throwing the football. Always dependable, always available to move the chains.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Blues would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half.
What's he looking like over there?
Here's Moore. He will return it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
See, 7-3. I also said Kenneth Walker was injured.
Yeah, that's good.
Not that early.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot here before break. Smith. And his throw here is incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down
these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half,
Coach.
We get it back out to Brandon Gutton and Charles Davis.
All right, right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Here we go. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
12. Stop.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
On one, Rick. 11.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown! T. Higgins, 59 yards. And the Blues come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now this throw caught left side. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the 50, it's Smith. That's caught inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Smith. He's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Smith. Will be incomplete as well.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go,
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here we go.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field.
11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. On the move past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown! Joe Mixon, 71 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. McPherson on for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Now Gino on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, alert!
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Open bonus Eskridge, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And now the rookie's free. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. Here's McPherson now to send it away. Here's Moore. He will return it. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Dwayne Eskridge. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to. It got his man complete. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
11, 11, 11, 11.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Success.
And 4 on the Seahawks 24-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 66 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Now Burrow on first down. And it'll be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
From the end zone, Smith. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Here we go.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Blues add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And McPherson on for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
No reason.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be third and forever. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Here's Jones on the return. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out, and you and I, let's get to the airport.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Still going inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McPherson now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Cover. 13X.
Now Geno. he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's DJ Turner who's got it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks.
Here we go, here we go.
Inside handoff to Mixon. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
12, 12, 12.
Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was